So
10 years old.
when you started making beats, were you still crafting your rapping skills along with it? Or
Yeah, because I started rapping from 5-6 years old. Me and my cousin used to write bars together.
Okay.
My girl cousin, and she used to like to sing and stuff like that too. Okay. So I'm also taking piano lessons at the same time, right? So my mom put me in that or whatever, and I wasn't one of those kids who was like, oh, I don't want to go to piano. Like,
no, but that's you.
Yeah, you know. So
like, parents need to take the time to see what the gift that their child is pushing forward, and then you gotta foster it. Like, I remember as a child, my brother was big on dinosaurs, like into them to the point that he knows enough of the names. Like, I'm talking about young. But my parents never fostered it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And that's something that, but now, you know what's crazy? My youngest son, he's into dinosaurs.
That's like with my son, I'm trying to just keep my sharpest eye out for like what he loves, you know?
Yeah, and
it's
then
like,
you foster
bro,
it.
I'm going to give you the tools that you need, you know?
Straight. So your uncle's fostering this, your mom's fostering this, sending you to, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And what I'm also doing these times, my grandpa, he's come back from Trinidad at this point. He was in
the
Trinidad.
Legend.
Yeah, and he's come to stay in Canada now. And what he was doing was, because I was in piano class, right? So fast forward about a year into me making beats, my piano teacher got switched and I got a young guy. And he was in like, he used to improv and do free jazz and also make
what school was
weird
this?
electronic music. It's a school called Lippert Music Centre on Pape Avenue. I actually highly recommend it.
So were you in high school or in elementary school?
I'm 12 years old. I'm in elementary
school. Okay.
Yeah, so one day I showed him, yo, you know I make beats? He's like, you make beats? Because I saw a program on his computer. It must have been Ableton. Mm-hmm. And I said, that looks like a beat program. I said, I make beats. He goes, say word. I said, yeah, my uncle taught me. I do that at his house. He said, let me hear some. I said, I'll bring a CD next time. So the next time I came, I forwarded the CD. He listened to it. He said, bro, these are sick. Didn't believe me. He waited till my mom came and said, can I talk to you alone? And he said, yo, he brought a CD. He said he made beats with his uncle. Mom was like, yeah. My mom too, because I've been so musical from so young, everything I do, even though she's like, yo, Tre's amazing, it's just, yeah, he makes beats. Like, she's not realizing that I'm 12 years old making beats, like, you know?
She does see that, like, how crazy it is.
Yeah,
man's doing some crazy stuff.
But my uncle I remember my uncle being very encouraging and being like, telling like, the rest of the band, yo, this guy, he's pushing you. So when I showed my piano teacher that, he said, listen, I'm going to stop teaching you how to play other people's music. I'm going to teach you how to play your own. So he started teaching me how to create my own compositions on the piano.
Okay.
And he would do stuff like bring me into the church next door to play on their huge pipe organ to help me get inspiration, you know, just having my hands on different tools.
Sick.
You know what I mean?
So you got a sensei.
So yeah, I was going in, bro. He was a sick man, and he taught. So
and I feel like that's something. Even though you went and took piano lessons, I think it's important when you're into whatever craft you're into, you take on some type of apprenticeship role with somebody that's been doing it, and that I'm pretty sure that made a difference.
Facts, and I didn't even realize at the time what I was learning, but I did appreciate that the experience was special, that what I was getting was special, and it was doing something for me, you know? And so from there...
So do you remember your first official beat like that you made? Like that's like, yeah,
horrible beat, the first one. I remember the very first one I made. I remember how I made it, like just making every pattern the same. It was just stupid. But what happened is, every year you have recitals, right? When you take piano, as you're going up in the grades. Okay. So my school would have a summer recital every year. So by my third year, now I'm 12, I have this teacher, he's teaching me stuff. I'm going into the recital playing my own composition. See? And then I'm thinking I'm just going to go there and do that. And just the recital, whatever. You get graded on the recital too, but he's told the head lady of the school, yeah, Tre's coming with his own composition, so it's on the program. So she's introducing me saying, yeah, here's Tre playing his own thing. And then everyone's like, what? This kid's about to go up there and play his own thing. I'm 12 years old, you know? Go there, bang it out. Everyone, big standing ovation. Like other people's parents are like, oh my God, you know? But remember, my grandpa's there.
Anybody videotaped this? Was people?
No. It
wasn't that era yet?
2002, 2003, you know?
No.
It was that era, but not like that.
Yeah, somebody's family has it.
Yeah, for sure.
Somebody's
I remember people filming.
So you need to let them know. Whoever has
Facts.
please send on. Let
Facts, I
them
would
know.
love to
What
see
year
that.
was that?
2003 maybe.
It was
Lippert Music Centre. If anyone has that, send on.
Please.
Yeah. So
Yeah. So Stabbing
my
is-
grandpa's a big music man, right? So he's there making more noise than everyone. That's my grandson going off, you know?
Because he sees it.
Yeah.
Because coming from where he's come from, he's like, what? He
Bro,
has
and I
it.
remember like in the reception after, people like parents leaving their kids to come hail me up.
Celebrity
a grown
life.
man on a man, like not even on like a, oh you're so good, little, like a man come to me on the side like, yo listen, I rate what you're doing. That was good. Like look me in my eye as a man and tell me you did something special.
Send it
Bro, and I
on
remember thinking
energy to you.
this. I was like, yo, I like that. Like I like that respect that I earned legitimately. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel no guilt about this respect. It's not like the respect that you get on the ends from fighting.
It was
nothing
legit.
like that.
It was legit.
You know what I mean?
It was legit.
And I also felt like it was genuine. So that pushed me a lot to do it. You know what I mean? From there, bro.
It's over.
And then my uncle got a mic in the same room where I was making beats. Taught myself how to record. You know what I mean? So from grade 6, I'm bringing tracks to school, showing my local brethren to them like, yo, I'm recording. You know? So it's, yeah, I was on it from time.
Wow, grade
From time.
6. That's crazy. So,
Yeah.
so time goes on. You're doing your thing. So when did you feel like, when did you start taking it seriously? Like, mans like Don Millies, those guys that you know, did you try to holler at them to say, yo, I got beats, yo, let me, you know, or
Well,
let's do something?
they're older than me, but like they all like know my uncles and stuff, so they all grew up, you know. Man, like my uncles, man, like Don Million, Jamal McGlure, people like that. They're
Shout
all,
out to Jam.
you know, they all come from the same area. So I would always end up
So you
in
must know
rooms
J-Rock.
with people, you know.
Who's J-Rock from Flemont? You must know J-Rock. It's true too.
No, doesn't ring a bell.
Fit by face, you probably know.
But remember, that's way up the road too, right? I lived closer to
No,
those
because you
sides than
mentioned
like my
Jam, so I
uncles.
figured you might know a one, two.
Yeah,
other
and he's
man
back and forth too. You
Yeah.
know, he's a man like me too that knows people on
that- Yeah.
both ends
But
of
it's
of the Don Mill Strip. You know,
That's how it was at one point. People, mans knew each other. If you were
well, Toronto
active,
period. Everyone knows
mans
each
know
other,
each
you
other. If you're active, mans
Yeah.
know you. Yeah.
But I'm a man too because I went to so much schools and stuff like that. I even
Oh, for
bounce
sure.
around more than the average person.
sure,
Plus
for
the
sure.
music, you know. Enough for the people. Like my first record ever on the radio that I had any involvement in ever was a song called "I'm a G," and it was Random Act, the group from Flemo that was like the newer group that
Okay.
came after GCP.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And I did their first single. I produced it. I was like maybe 16. You know,
Okay.
I'll never forget. Man like Johnny.
Random Act, they do films too, right?
No. There's
No, I was thinking of somebody else. Go ahead. Yeah.
So there was like in Random Act was like man like Papa. I shouted him out in the last freestyle that I did. Man like
Okay.
Cutty and Cutlass Holmes and Johnny One Pop and stuff. And like they used to come through the studio I'd be at, which is Sunny Diamond Studio.
Okay,
He was
okay.
like taking me under his wing, you know.
Okay.
And I remember Johnny One Pop gave me $300. It was my second beat I ever sold. First one I sold to my dog Pro. Second one I sold to Johnny One Pop. And like
How old are you?
I was like 15, you know?
3 bills for a
15,
beat?
16. Yeah, bro, I was going to school because me and my brethren used to make the beats
Yo, you
together,
know
too.
what's funny? Man's selling beats for way less now. You know, that's what you're selling it
Bro, back then the beats were more expensive because
for.
everyone wasn't making them.
That's